Hello everybody, Cooper here and welcome back to another episode of my NBA 2K25 MyGM series here with the Los Angeles Lakers. I hope you're all doing very well today. In this episode, we're going up against the Utah Jazz, which, to be honest, isn't the most exciting matchup in the world. But the significance of this matchup is that we're going up against the #1 pick from last year's draft, Damon Galloway. He's a very talented shooting guard. Here he is, number 25. He's averaging about he's averaging 17 points per game. He's had a very good start to his rookie career. His rookie season, I should say. And I just want to get a view of him, see how he plays, and see what he's up to. But I hope you're all doing very well. We're off to a good start this season. We're 16-2, I think, at this point in time of the season. LaMelo drives to the basket, gets some early points on the board. It's what we like to see. So George brings the ball up. There's some people in the paint. LaMelo with the contest. Can't stop the offensive rebound. We'll give Walker Kessler the three. I don't mind that. Anthony Davis gets the tip, but Walker Kessler ends up with it. And he's actually having a very good season, averaging over 3 blocks a game so far in this one as well. Got another pick and roll. Davis and LaMelo. This time we'll go to Cam Thomas. Gets the handoff, pulls up in the mid-range, and gets the jumper to the go from just inside the foul line. Misses that shot. Good defense by Dillingham, who's averaging about 18 points a game so far this season. He's having a very good start to the season, his sophomore campaign, as he gets a slam for his first points of the ball game. Pick and fade. LaMelo, I believe that's Keontae George, kicks it to Cam Thomas in the corner. This time it goes down. First three of the ball game, I believe, as the Jazz call an early timeout. We've made some quick subs. We've just needed to get some bigger bodies to guard Markkanen on the perimeter. I'm not a big fan of Cam Thomas, who actually still has the Markkanen matchup. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Dario Saric out on the perimeter. Good contest. Markkanen misses the three. He's actually kicking up to Anthony Davis. Cam Thomas drives to the basket. Probably could have shot that, unfortunately, but sends it out of bounds. Utah ball. Kessler. Christie this time picks up Markkanen in the low post. Galloway for three. Knocks it down for his first points of the ball game. Bit of an interesting jump shot, but it goes down. We can't argue with the result. Hands it off to LaMelo, swings it to Davis. He'll take the corner three. He hits it as well to get his first points on the game. Galloway has Christie on him. Fades away in the post as Okongwu gets a third rebound. Did not realize he had 3 rebounds in this one. He hasn't been in the game too long. Davis in the corner pops another three. 2 for 2 for Davis. He's also averaging 3 blocks a game. 3.3 blocks a game at home at least. Doing very nicely. Okongwu has the assignment on Keontae George now, which is a bit funny because he is quite a flexible defender, but I don't really want him guarding point guards all the time if we can help it. Markkanen gets the screen from Tyler Hendricks, and he knocks the shot down coming out of the timeout. Dillingham and Jovic have also checked back into the game. Anthony Davis sets the strong screen. Jovic is in the corner. Can't get Markkanen in the air. Set the pick and roll with Okongwu. Dillingham with the left hand gets the shot to go. Hendricks again sets the screen for Keontae George, misses. Davis on the boards. Davis has the open shot yet again. This time kicks it back to Dillingham. He misses the three as well. Now we're going to get back on defense. Keontae George puts everybody in the spin cycle. Galloway for three. He misses. Jovic gets the rebound. Gets the outlet to... Where's the double? There's a double somewhere. There we go. Good find by Davis. I actually quite like the setup of this Utah team. They've got good size, because I think Galloway's about 6'7", and he's playing the 2 guard. Markkanen puts up the shot, airballs it from very close to the rim. Jovic is running in transition. You could probably get someone better than that. Give it up to Christie. Yet to score. Dillingham coming off the screen. He finds a wide open 3, hits it again. He's got 10 and has been very good from deep to begin this game. Davis going to set a screen for Dillingham. Okongwu's in the corner. Kicks it to Christie. Dillingham had the shot. Probably could have taken it. Christie's coming off the screen. He's open. He knocks down a 3. He gets 2 points. Sorry, 3 points on the board. Good D by Okongwu on Keontae George so far. Jovic sagging a little too much on Markkanen for my liking. Stops him from getting to the rim. Gets a 3rd rebound on the game. Max Christie brings the ball up for the Lakers. Jovic has the shot up top. We'll get the pick and fade with Okongwu. I don't think Okongwu's gotten into the game yet. Davis in the corner again. Misses the 3 on this occasion. Davis intercepts the lob. Okongwu bringing the ball up in transition. Oh, jeez, that's horrible. Dillingham finds Davis. Puts up the 2 points. Misses. Offensive rebound. Good find. Let's reset. Pick and fade. Dillingham and Davis. Davis for 3. No good. He's missed his last couple, so we should probably calm the farm a little bit on those 3s. Okongwu guarding George. No, I probably left him a bit too far open on that occasion. We'll call a timeout. We've got 3 subs waiting on the sidelines. Let's get him into the game. Cam Christie, Bronny, and Bobo check into the game for the first time. We've still got AD and Dillingham out there. Bobo gets open. Bronny has Dario Saric in him. Should be able to get to the rim. Pulls up at the elbow, but still makes the shot. Colin Sexton for 3. He misses. Davis gets a 4th rebound in the quarter. Cam Christie. Davis is trailing. Has Tyler Hendricks on him. Double doesn't come. Gets the strong finish inside. We need more of that from Anthony Davis. Bronny bringing the ball up. Should be able to get the 2 for 1. Bring Bol, not Bro, into the screen and roll. Puts up the little jump hook. Makes it. Good D by Bronny. Gets around the screen. Good D, good D. Keep him out of the paint. Bol, good contest. Well done. 7 seconds to go on the game clock. Dillingham going to get to the rim, hopefully. Gets fouled. No. Can't finish the shot. 12-point game to the Lakers. Only kept Utah to 20 points in that one. But a very good first quarter. Good early start by the Lakers players. Dillingham has the 10 points to his name. 4 for 6 from the field. 2 for 3 from deep. Davis played the entire first quarter. 8 points and 4 boards. Also has an assist and a steal to his name. 3 for 7 from the field. Probably could have taken a few less threes, but was still very good. Cam Thomas has the 5 points. Max Christie hit a 3, provided some good defense. Then Bol and Bronny came in at the end of the quarter there. In terms of the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen leading the way for the Jazz with 8 points. Keontae George has the 5. Walker Kessler and Damon Galloway also hitting the scoreboard. Galloway 1 for 4 from the field, yet to really put his imprint on the game, but remains to be seen how the number 1 pick in the draft can feature this season. Team comparison wise, we have been keeping the Jazz very restricted on the offensive end. We've been playing really tight defense. I'm very happy with how we've been going. Shooting very efficiently. Points in the paint have been good. We haven't needed to get too many second chance points, and the bench has outscored their bench very nicely as well. Let's get into the second quarter. Second quarter's come around. Colin Sexton bring the ball up for the Jazz. Max Christie starting at the 2 this quarter. Sensabaugh gets fouled by Okongwu, who reaches in. Probably didn't have to at that point of the game. Apparently that was a shooting foul, but 1 for 2 from the line, not too bad. Okongwu gives it up to LaMelo, who has a wide open shot in the corner. He hits it. His first 3 of the ball game. Extends the lead to 14 for the Lakers. Bol can't contest the Hendricks shot. Good transition offense by the Jazz. Bol pick and roll. LaMelo gets the finish to Bol. Lauri Markkanen in the corner, guarded by Jovic. Okongwu on Saric. Actually, not Keontae George. Colin Sexton pulls up in the mid-range and misses. Max Christie should be able to go in transition. Opts against it. Finds Okongwu, who finishes strong inside over Saric. Max Christie on Bryce Sensabaugh once again. Bol on Taylor Hendricks. Faces up and dishes to Colin Sexton. Saric sets the screen. Sexton pulls up for 3. Misses, and Bol gets the rebound. Now we should be able to run in transition here. We do have 3 bigs in the game, but they are 3 of the more athletic bigs. Christie has... who is that? I've forgotten who that is. Sensabaugh. I'm not familiar with the Jazz lineup, really, I will be honest. Bol and Christie going to do the pick and roll now. Christie going to get to the rim. Goes up with the right hand and finishes strong. He's now got 5. After scoring 20 points in the entire first quarter, the Jazz have scored 8 points in 3 minutes. Not something I'm entirely comfortable with. As LaMelo draws the foul on Colin Sexton and gets the and one. And I forgot to mention at the start of the episode, I was having a look at the injury sheet league-wide, and Victor Wembanyama has torn his Achilles. He's actually out for the season. He was having a very good third season, averaging about 27, 28 points a game, lots of blocks, lots of rebounds. But he's out. He's torn his Achilles, so I'm not going to have to worry about him in the Spurs this year. Kongwu finds Cam Thomas in the corner. Quick release. Hits it. 2 quick threes to start the game for Cam Thomas, playing very nicely in this one. As Hendricks gets the wide open 3. Actually, it's Sensabaugh, not Hendricks. LaMelo gets the rebound. Let's get into the post, or at least get down low. Okongwu gets the strong offensive rebound. LaMelo, I don't like that matchup. Give it to Davis, who's given space. Knocks down the 3. A third 3-pointer for Anthony Davis this game. Took a bit of time on that one, but made sure of it. Yep, LaMelo's been given the assignment on Markkanen. I suppose he is tall enough. I'm not sure from like a strength point of view how that's going to go. Sexton tries to shoot over 3 defenders. Gets the offensive rebound and misses again. Cam Thomas, 8 points on the game so far. Jovic is trailing. Davis is down low in the post. Double doesn't come. Draws the foul. 1 for 2 for Davis at the line. Now we've got to get back in transition defense. Cam Thomas gets the block, but can't stop the offensive rebound. As Sensabaugh gets 2 more points. LaMelo, 8-1-4 to begin, has been very good. Anthony Davis impacting the game very strongly so far. Who's picked up another wide open 3. Can't knock it down. Who is that in the corner? I have no idea who that is, but LaMelo causes some defensive havoc. Cam Thomas, slow the pace down, thank you. He's got Markkanen on him, should be able to get by. Isn't contested at the rim and gets the 2 points. He's now got 10. Bol into the game. Let's get him involved. Sets the screen. LaMelo passes over Markkanen. Bol now has 6. Playing a very well-rounded game so far, Bol. Good defense. Doing well down in the post. We probably could get a few jumpers out of him, but he's doing very nicely. Keontae George also back in the game for the Jazz, forgot to mention. Good contest by Okongwu, but that's his 2nd foul. I'm not too worried about it because it's late in the 2nd quarter, but if he gets another one, we might take him out. 1 for 2 again for Markkanen at the line. Bol running the break. Gives it to Thomas in the corner, who kicks it back out to Bol, who's got Walker Kessler on him. Pick and roll again. Let's go LaMelo. I don't really want to get challenged by Walker Kessler at the ring. Kicks it out to Okongwu. The three goes down. It bounced around for a little bit, but it goes down. And now it's a 20-point game. After there was a bit of a dead period in the middle of the quarter where everybody was just missing. That's a good pass by Galloway. Finds Walker Kessler down low, but misses the shot. Kongwu dishes up to Cam Thomas, drives by Galloway, can't get past. LaMelo does have Walker Kessler in front of him. Swing it to Bol, who can post up Markkanen. Hopefully he can put the 2 points over him. He doesn't. Good defense by Markkanen. Galloway finds Saric in the post. It's a good pass, but just good defense as well. Thomas gets inside, but the shot's not on. We'll go Okongwu in the... actually, no, I won't. Give it up, give it up. Pick and roll with Bol. Never fails. Cam Thomas, quick three in the corner. Misses again, but LaMelo, offensive rebound. Let's try that pick and roll again. Bol doesn't get to the rim, but LaMelo does. Draws the foul and gets the and one. Misses the free throw, unfortunately. So both teams having a bit of trouble at the foul line. Jazz 3 for 5, Lakers 2 for 4. Less than 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Markkanen has the Cam Thomas matchup, which, if he was smart, would go down low. Okongwu contests, but Markkanen just too big for Cam Thomas. Keontae George knocks down both free throws as Max Christie checks into the game. 18-point game. Despite the margin, it's been pretty competitive so far in my opinion. LaMelo has Keontae George on him, finds Bol in the post. Cam Thomas has Saric, so we do have the advantage in terms of speed. Gets to the rim, is challenged by Markkanen, but gets the 2 points. LaMelo now leading the defensive end. Christie on Markkanen. Hands off to Keontae George. Probably going to look for a 2-for-1 here. Actually, I don't think they're going to get it. Good defense by the Lakers. Keontae George coming off the screen, takes the long two and hits it. 21 seconds to go in the quarter. There's no real rush for us to do anything silly. We'll run the clock down a little bit towards the end of the quarter. Let's go Jovic, pick and fade. LaMelo. Jovic for three. Misses the jumper. 18 points is the halftime margin. A bit more of a competitive quarter compared to the first quarter, but we go into halftime feeling full of confidence. And if we look at the box score for the Lakers, Cam Thomas leading the way, joint leading the way with 12 points in this game so far. 5 for 9 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. No other statistical input in terms of rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. He does have a turnover, so I mean, that's something. Anthony Davis also has 12 and 5, an assist and a steal to his name. 4 for 10 from the field, 3 for 7 from deep. LaMelo and Dillingham both in double digits. LaMelo has 3 and 6. They're both shooting 4 and 6 from the field. Bol's been really good in the 11 minutes he's played. Christie had a few defensive assignments that were really good. Okongwu, he's actually played more minutes than Anthony Davis so far. He's been really impressive. 5.6 rebounds, 2 assists and a block. Bronny James has only played the 3 minutes. And Nikola Jovic, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 for 2 from 3. Has been a little bit quiet. Cam Christie also has an assist to his name. In terms of the Jazz, Keontae George, 3 for 7 from the field. Not fantastic, but he has the 9 points. Markkanen's leading the way with 13 points. He's basically played the entire half. And Damon Galloway, a little bit disappointing of a first half for the number 1 pick. 3 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, 1 for 4 from the field. A little bit of a letdown in this showcase game. And if we look at the team comparison, you can see Lakers leading the way by 18. Biggest lead was 22, so the Jazz have sort of cut back a little bit into the lead. But 10 for 24 from deep has been very good. Foul shooting for both teams has been a problem. But points in the paint's been good. Second chance points has been good. basically everything apart from team fouls is in our favour. So very happy with us in terms of a statistical standpoint. Let's carry on our good form into the second half. Time to get the second half on the road. Galloway, I'd like to see a big second half out of him, just from like a personal standpoint. You know, #1 pick coming in this season. Always like to see the new talent do well. As Jovic that gets another rebound. That's 8 on the game. Yet to score, but has been very good on the boards. Dillingham finds Anthony Davis in the post. Walker Kessler, a very good post defender. Not getting much movement there. We get a pick and roll with Jovic. Can't get to the rim with LaMelo, but Jovic finally gets some points on the board. We don't normally see him score inside the paint, but on this occasion we do. LaMelo's going to sag on Keontae George just a little bit. Kessler Walker dishes to George, and as soon as I say I'm going to sag a little bit, he puts up a 3 and hits it. Dillingham picks up Keontae George, who pulls up for another 3. Misses on this occasion. Advance the ball quickly to Dillingham, who has Saric on him, which should favour us with those quick feet. Dillingham rises, dunks over 2 Jazz players. I believe it was Saric and Markkanen. Actually, it was Walker Kessler. Even more impressive. Anthony Davis, LaMelo sets the screen. Walker Kessler goes out to the perimeter. Anthony Davis gets by, drives by, and gets the strong finish at the rim. LaMelo now has 8 assists. He's taken it upon himself to lead the playmaking duties for the Lakers this season. As Keontae George gets another 3 to miss the basket. LaMelo drives, kicks to the corner. Dillingham knocks it down. He's got 15, leading the way for the Lakers. After the timeout, LaMelo trying to stop Keontae George from getting to the basket. Can't do it. Concedes the layup. 10, 3, and 9 is very good for LaMelo. Really focusing on his playmaking in this one. Can get to the basket. Finds Anthony Davis. May have been a bit of contact there, but still finishes strong at the rim. Now a double-double for LaMelo. Dillingham, no rebounds, no assists at this stage, but he has Galloway on him. Gives it up to Markkanen, who is now assumed the Cam Thomas matchup. Good contest by Cam Thomas. Jovic gets the dish from Anthony Davis. Cam Thomas. We could probably get by Markkanen if we get a decent screen. Jovic sets that screen. Markkanen contests. Can't stop Cam Thomas. Good D on this possession by the Lakers. Not conceding too much ground. Galloway got a bit of space. Cam Thomas on Markkanen. Keontae George. Galloway for 3. Misses again. Davis has a 9th rebound. So we launched the ball up the floor a little prematurely. Cam Thomas now has Markkanen. Probably could have gone all the way. Dillingham has Galloway. Drives right. Finds Jovic down low. Good defense by Saric. LaMelo pick and fade with Anthony Davis. He's got the space. Should be a good release, and is. 19 points for Davis. And I believe that's a 4th 3-pointer. The game is so much easier when Anthony Davis can stretch the floor. It is very good having sort of that big stretch 5. Jovic, good defense on Saric there. Markkanen for 3 gets the 3 points right back. But as I was saying, the game is a lot easier when you've got a 5-man that can shoot 3s. Jovic sets the screen. LaMelo goes straight to the basket. He's now got 12 to go with his 3 rebounds and 11 assists. Galloway's only got the 3 points, I believe, in this one. Might actually only have 4. I've lost track. He's got so few points, I have no idea how many he has. But he's got free throws now, so hopefully he can knock some down to get a bit of confidence going for himself. Galloway knocks down 2 for 2. Good for him. There's a Kongwu's now checked in for Jovic. We just want to switch things up, make sure we're not getting too tired. We almost turned the ball over there, being a bit too pass-friendly. We'll swing it to Dillingham. Oh, I don't like this at all. Quick three from Dillingham. Bit of a grenade. Not that the shot clock was... Oh, I was at 5, so we kind of needed to put a shot up. But the shot goes down. Brings the lead to 25. Saric sets the lead, or sets the screen, sorry, for Keontae George. LaMelo, good contest, but that's just good offense. Colin Sexton back in the game for the Jazz. Taylor Hendricks for 3. Hits another one. I think that's his second or third three-pointer. He's been doing very good off the bench for the Jazz in this one. Dillingham finds LaMelo, finds Cam Thomas. We want to get those points right back, and we do. Cam Thomas now has 17 on the game. But we're probably getting a little bit too complacent with the amount of threes that we're taking. Obviously, we want to stretch the floor as much as we can. Davis is open. That one goes down. I think that's 5 threes on the game for Davis now. I don't know how many his career high is, but he's shooting very nicely. Keontae George, good screen by Walker Kessler. Davis now has the double-double. LaMelo, Cam Thomas is in the corner. I think Keontae George tipped that pass, finds Davis, who's going to post up Taylor Hendricks. Goes into the post, draws the foul. That's 3 on Taylor Hendricks. Now LaMelo, oh, good hands. Gives it up to Cam Thomas. He's going to get the easy points here. Good work by LaMelo. Definitely deserved the points on that one, but we'll give it up to Cam Thomas as LaMelo now has 14 assists. He has been very good. That was just a bit too easy. I think we got confused on the switch there. We concede the offensive rebound. We get lucky. Okongwu bringing the ball up. Not a great prospect. We'll give it to Davis, who gets by Hendricks. Pump fakes in the air. We probably could have gone to the basket there. We'll go again. Oh, what am I doing? I've passed up a wide open 3. Dillingham this time gets to the basket. He's now reached 20 points on the game. Good block by Okongwu on that play. Thomas finds... Oh, my lord. I'm getting my names wrong, but Dillingham ends up with it as Davis finds Dillingham on the back door on the good defensive work by Onyeka Okongwu. 99 plays 65, a minute to go in the third. The Jazz have been very quiet compared to that second quarter where they really came out of it. Markkanen takes the quick 3. Probably a little bit ill-advised there, but never mind. LaMelo, what's he going to do? We'll go pick and roll with Davis. Take the contact to the screen. Give it to Cam Thomas. Puts up the 3. Hits it. That was a good play for the 2-for-1. Now Cam Thomas, 22 points on the game. Santi Aldama is who I was thinking of earlier, but we were sort of looking at him in free agency as the Jazz finally put some points on the board as Markkanen just bullies Cam Thomas down low. So I don't think we'll be able to probably prevent the Jazz from scoring again unless we really run the clock down. We'll get Onyeka Okongwu. Probably could have gone early. I don't necessarily like it. Let's go Anthony Davis, set the screen. That'll be a better option. LaMelo pulls up to the elbow. Misses. And Sexton takes the shot. Misses, but it was after the buzzer anyway, as the Lakers blowing out the Jazz by 35 points at three-quarter time. Box score time. Davis has the 24 and 11. 8 for 15 from the field, 5 for 10 from deep, shooting a nice 50%. Dillingham and Thomas both have 22 on the game. LaMelo has that impressive double-double, 14 points, 15 assists, only shooting 1 for 4 from 3, so it could definitely be better on that aspect of things. And Okongwu, 25 minutes, 5 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks has been excellent. In terms of the Jazz, Keontae George had a big quarter there. I don't know how many points he scored. 11 points in that quarter. 8 for 16 from the field. 2 for 7 from deep is a little bit disappointing, but not much you can do about that. Markkanen has also been good, but a big letdown has been Galloway. 5 points on 1 for 5 shooting through 3 quarters. We were expecting a big game out of the number 1 pick. He's currently averaging about just under 17 points a game on pretty good efficiency coming out of Vanderbilt. So hopefully we can get some bigger games out of him in the future. But that'll do it in terms of the box score. We'll look at the team stats at the end of the game, as let's just run this game out, finish it strong, and then we'll look at some stats afterwards. Alright, we haven't made any changes. I've been happy with how the team's looking. And to be honest, we've rotated the team pretty well throughout this game so far. As LaMelo gets the first points of the quarter, getting to the rim, now has 16. As Davis, we should mention, he's been playing a lot of game at power forward so far, with Okongwu actually getting more minutes than Jovic in this one. Davis has primarily been playing power forward, which he's stated is his natural position many times over. I quite like him at center personally, but if we can get, you know, good games out of Davis regardless of what position he's playing. Let's kick it at Dillingham. No backdoor cuts, but Thomas is coming around on a screen. We'll put up the 3. Doesn't go down. But regardless if Bol is playing center or if Davis is playing center, even if it's Okongwu, or even Jovic, we don't really like Jovic playing center all that much. Okongwu's got to get a nice easy couple of points here. No, he's not. He blows it. We've got plenty of good quality bigs. I like where we're at in terms of our big situation. Today was Okongwu and Davis. Other days, it might be Jovic and Bol. It really depends. Markkanen in the corner. A little bit of a laser shot, but Okongwu gets the rebound. Dillingham tries to go baseline, finds Davis. Strong contact, makes the strong finish. Now has 26 on the game. Taylor Hendricks guarded by Davis. Davis forgot to go out to the perimeter with him, as Hendricks knocks down another 3. He's been sneaky good this game, even though he hasn't played that many minutes. He's been coming off the bench largely in this game. Thomas kicks to Davis, tries to get those 3 points right back, gets a 6th 3-pointer on the game, leads the Lakers and the game with 29. LaMelo playing nice tight defense on Colin Sexton, who does manage to get by him. Sends the ball for 3. Trading 3s at the moment, the Jazz and the Lakers. Can the Lakers return? Who do we go to if we want to return a 3? Okongwu, unlikely. Dillingham has defense on him. LaMelo's been quiet. We might go to Davis. That seems like a good idea. We can't get it. Although we do get the offensive rebound. Davis bullies his way to the hole. Gets the 2 points the hard way. LaMelo, 16, 15. To go with his 3 rebounds. Found Davis again on Hendricks in the post. No double comes. That's a soft foul on Hendricks, who's now got 4. Davis finishes at the rim. Gonna get the and 1. And we've got to stop George in transition. Hands the ball to Galloway, who's been guarded pretty well by Dillingham so far this quarter. Okongwu now on Walker Kessler. Colin Sexton puts up the little midi. Misses as Thomas gets the rebound. Okongwu has a bit of space. Gives it back to Cam Thomas. I don't like this at all. Davis, Markkanen's giving him a lot of space. We'll get to the rim. Come on, LaMelo's open. There we go. LaMelo finally hits another 3. Only his 2nd of the game. I think he was 1 for 4 or 1 for 5 prior to that. Both free throws made. Platoon substitution for the Lakers. As I think our starters have done the job. Obviously, Jovic in with the second unit now. Bronny gets to the rim, gets another layup. That's his 4th point of the game, as he gets by Keontae George very nicely. And hopefully this will be a bit more of a defensive matchup compared to LaMelo Ball, who by no means is a bad defender. As Bronny gets the steal, gives it up to Max Christie, and he gets a nice slam in transition. Good quick hands by Bronny on that play. Markkanen is wide open. Bol jumped for joy on that one. Actually, it was Walker Kessler, not Markkanen. That's why he didn't shoot it. Saric on Jovic. Good defense. Keontae George gets the handoff. Bronny with the contest. Good defense as Max Christie gets the rebound. Bronny is going to be in the corner. Puts up the three. Can't knock it down, unfortunately. Probably a bit of a quick release. Jovic is now on Keontae George. Cam Christie into the game as well. Only got the 1 assist to his name so far. Colin Sexton challenges Bol. I thought he got a hand to it, but he mustn't have. Max Christie finds Cam Christie in the corner, who gives it to Bronny. Jovic finds his way down low. Bronny going to get the ball back. Hits the three. He's now got 7. As we said at the start of the game, the Jazz, not the greatest team in the league at this point in time. They've got a negative record, but we wanted to see Galloway, and he has really underperformed, unfortunately. Bol sets the screen for Bronny. It's not a great screen, but Jovic has space and nails the three. His first of the ball game. Hasn't had the best night shooting, but he's been a good defensive presence, which really isn't his job. So we'll take what we can get from our guys. There's 3 minutes to go in this one. Not a particularly close game at this point. The Jazz were competitive for a little while, but they're in the third quarter. It really got ugly as Max Christie guards Markkanen, who's just a big body, does very well in the post there. 2 in the game to go. Bol sets the screen. Walker Kessler can't stay with him as Bol, another strong finish at the rim. 8 points on the game in his limited minutes, but has been very good. And a key contributor off the bench as Bronny gets a 3rd assist. Again, good block by Christie. Max Christie, I should say. We should always credit the right Christie, as Cam, who got the rebound, gives it back to Max, who's hopefully going to get some points on the other end. I was hoping to find Bol. Jovic is open. Pick and roll. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Max Christie gets to the rim. Another nice finish at the basket. 9 points on the game for Max. Bol's in front, gets the block. Jovic now running in transition. Not a sight I thought I would see. Gives the ball to Cam Christie, puts it up, and he gets his first points of the game. Good defense by Bol. Finishes on the other end by Cam Christie. And a good find by Jovic as well, should be said. Walker Kessler sets the screen. Bronny giving Keontae George a bit of space, knowing he has Bol behind him. Good contest. Bol really just has to stand there to contest these shots because he's so tall. Max Christie, there's 30 seconds to go. Let's just give it to Bronny, who is open. Can't hit the shot. I was going for the 2-for-1. I know the game's over. But one thing we haven't done in a while is keep a team under 100. As Jovic really unnecessarily fouls Dario Saric there. As Saric hits both. But yes, it's been a couple of games that we've played that we haven't kept a team under 100. So to keep the Jazz under 100, which has been great. Got a couple of seconds left in the game. Let's just go pick and roll with Bronny. Get to the rim. Gets the strong slam. Extends it to a 43-point lead. And that is all she wrote. Anthony Davis, player of the game in this one. He was dominant from inside the paint. He was dominant from 3. He got some key blocks as well, I'm pretty sure. Plenty of rebounds to go with it. He was very good. And as we look at it, he actually didn't get any blocks. Only played the 34 minutes, but 34 points, 11 rebounds, 12 for 20 from the field. I think that's 6 for 12 from deep. 4 for 5 from the foul line as well. He's very good. Cam Thomas and Dillingham also registered over 20 points. Got 4 threes apiece. LaMelo, 19, 3 and 15 was very good. Bronny with some junk time points. Max Christie was good. Got a nice block on Markkanen, I believe it was at the end there. He ended up 4 for 5. Bol was really good off the bench. Got the 2 blocks. Okongwu, 7, 11, 5 and 2. Nikola Jovic played a bit of junk time minutes towards the end there. Ended up hitting a 3. Cam Christie was good. And then our bench guys didn't play. In terms of the Jazz, Galloway ended up with 5 points, 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from deep in 26 minutes. Did get 3 rebounds and 2 assists, but that was a disappointing performance from the number 1 pick, as Markkanen and Keontae George led the scoring for the Utah Jazz. Taylor Hendricks, I was most impressed with. He ended up 4 for 4 from field, including 3 for 3 from the three-point line. He ended up with 11, 5, and 1. But if we look at the team statistics, we shot 23 pointers that went in, 47% shooting. The Jazz ended up shooting 88% from 3 after some early struggles. 68 points in the paint, 10 fast break points. Their bench ended up outscoring our bench, which isn't too surprising considering we relied on our starting lineup for quite a little bit. But yeah, no steals or blocks for the Jazz in this one. We ended up with 5 blocks and 3 steals. Very happy with this performance as the Lakers record their 12th victory in a row. So we're going to simulate up to the Boston Celtics game. We're now on a 12-game winning streak. I know we played Boston in the regular season last year, but because it's Christmas, I'm going to simulate up to Christmas. We're going to play the Boston game. Let's see how we go. We beat the Suns. Quickly do our scouting. Anthony Davis is now out for 4 to 6 weeks. That is not ideal. Okay, let's continue forward. The rotation has been fixed. And we finally lose to the Grizzlies. We beat the Wolves. We beat the Clippers by tons as the NBA Cup final is coming up. Let's quickly fix the rotation once again. Okay, the rotation has been fixed, but we'll quickly look at this Clipper game. We beat them 162-108. So we had a 25-point lead at quarter time. LaMelo fouled out after 27 minutes, but did end up with 27 and 6. Norman Powell led the way with 15 as Kawhi shot 5 for 15. Not good. Who are we playing? We're playing Detroit, who have a 17 and 8 record in the NBA Cup final. We'll simulate through. We do win once again. We then lose to Brooklyn. Beat Detroit. Jovic pinched nerve in the back. We will take him out of the starting lineup. We obviously don't want it to get worse. And lastly, we do finish with a victory over the Boston Celtics, which we do win. Sorry, not the Boston Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets, which we do win by 11. Jamal Murray, who did end up with Brooklyn in the offseason, scores 31 points. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis had a great game, 21, 16, and 7 blocks. LaMelo almost fouls out yet again, 21, 8, 7, and 4 steals. Dillingham and Cam Thomas also chipping in with some points. Okongwu into the starting lineup, ends up with 6 for 6 from the field, 13 and 9 with 2 steals on the block. Bol had 4 blocks off the bench and was very good. And Haywood Highsmith, 4 points, including a 1 for 1 from the field and 2 for 2 from the line, was very good. That brings us to Christmas. And we're currently 26 and 4. We were on a bit of a winning streak. That has since been broken. But if we have a look around the league, where am I going? NBA standings. We're currently top of the West, which is not surprising with a record like that. New Orleans are second in the West. They have a record of 21 and 8. Who is on their team? They have McCollum, Dejounte Murray, Trey Murphy, Zion, Herb Jones off the bench, Christian Wood. Don't think anybody's injured. Brandon Ingram's injured, but he'll come back shortly, I imagine. Dallas, who picked up Jimmy Butler in the offseason. They still have, looks like Luka's injured. Kyrie Irving, and I believe Klay Thompson's still around as well, which he is. Luka is injured. And then Minnesota, who we played in the conference finals last year. They're currently the 4 seed. San Antonio are in the 9 seed without Wemby, which is interesting. And the Knicks, 24 and 8, who lost in the conference finals for the Pacers last year, who we beat in the finals, are currently 21 and 9. But it's looking a lot more competitive, because I think the highest seeded team in the East last year won like 48 games or something. So the Knicks are on track for a lot more than that. And I think it's going to be a good season. In terms of the league, we're not at the award races period yet, but we can have a look at the league leaders, see what's going on. Luka Doncic leading the league in points. Jamal Murray, 33 points a game. I mean, he is on a terrible team, but 58% from the field is doing very well. Giannis, 33 points. Anthony Edwards, 32. Cunningham and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not far behind. Anthony Davis leading the league in rebounds is pretty fun. LaMelo in the top 5 for assists is good, but Halliburton, 28.9 points a game and 12.1 assists is excellent. Walker Kessler leading the league in blocks, as Anthony Davis is also in the top 5 for that. And steals. Amen Thompson. Geez, Giannis is going to win Defensive Player of the Year, surely. I don't see any Lakers in the top 10. But if we look at our team's individual stats, we can see Cam Thomas is leading the team in scoring. LaMelo not far behind. Anthony Davis did miss a bit of time, only missed the 4 games, but that is okay. Rob Dillingham, 19.5 points per game, doing very well. Jovic, 13 points a game in sort of a increased role from last season. Okongwu, not really a scorer, but he's chipping in with sort of points in the occasional 3. Max Christie's good, Bol's good. Everybody's sort of fulfilling their role, doing exactly what I thought they would do. Luke Cornett's been playing some games. Haywood Highsmith is getting in there. Everybody's sort of doing their role. I'm very happy with the roster we've built. There's no real significant weaknesses that I feel. LaMelo getting 4.14 fouls a game isn't fantastic, but we'll live with that for now. We are still winning, so I'm very happy with that. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Next episode will be Christmas versus the Boston Celtics. It's in Boston, so prepare for a hostile environment. But enjoy the rest of your day, guys, wherever you are in the world. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!